Number 1. The 10% brain myth. You grew up hearing that we only use 10% of our brains and that the remaining 90% is a locked superpower waiting to be unleashed. This is entirely untrue. In fact, the brain operates at full capacity all the time, even while you are fast asleep. MRI scans show that nearly every corner of your brain is active. While the brain accounts for only 2% of body weight, it consumes 20% of its total energy. If 90% of the brain were truly idle, it would be a catastrophic evolutionary error, and the body would never waste so much fuel on a non-functioning organ. This myth likely began in the 19th century when people misunderstood statements by psychologists who were speaking about mental potential and untapped skills rather than actual neurons. So, the next time you feel like you aren't utilizing your mind, remember that the engine is fully running. You just need to learn how to drive it with greater focus and intelligence. Number 2. The 5-second rule. We've all done it. A piece of food drops on the floor, and we quickly pick it up while shouting, 5-second rule. Sorry to spoil your appetite, but this myth is an open invitation for bacteria. Laboratory studies have proven that bacteria don't wait for a timer. They transfer to food in less than a millisecond upon contact. The type of surface and the type of food, like moist watermelon versus a dry cracker, matter much more than how long the food stayed on the ground. So, if that slice of pizza falls, the germs have already settled in before you've even counted to 1. Number 3. The truth behind the chameleon's colors. Cartoons often depict a chameleon landing on a patterned rug, instantly mimicking its intricate designs and vanishing from sight. While this makes for a cinematic camouflage, it is far from the truth. In reality, a chameleon does not change its color to blend in with its surroundings, but rather as a vital tool for thermoregulation. As cold-blooded creatures, they may darken their skin to absorb heat or lighten it to reflect sunlight. Furthermore, color change serves as a visual language for communicating with their peers. When feeling angry or seeking a mate, they glow with vibrant colors as a message of warning or attraction. This magical transformation does not occur through traditional pigments alone, but thanks to cells in their skin containing nanocrystals. By tightening or relaxing its skin, the chameleon alters the spacing between these crystals, which in turn reflects different wavelengths of light. These creatures do not need to borrow colors from their environment to hide. They are already masters of camouflage thanks to their natural green hue and leaf-like body shape. As for changing colors, it is simply their unique way of telling the world how they feel. Number 4. You're never too old to learn. You might imagine that your mental capabilities freeze upon reaching a certain stage, and that trying to acquire new expertise in later life is nothing but a waste of time, much like some believe that parched land can never bloom again. This misconception leads many to abandon their professional or personal ambitions once they pass their youth. However, reality proves that your mind is a tireless companion. Modern science confirms the principle of neuroplasticity, a feature that allows your brain to reorganize itself and build new cognitive bridges regardless of your age. Even in your 60s, you can become proficient in programming and artificial intelligence. Your neurons will forge dedicated pathways for these skills the moment you begin. While learning in later years may require deeper patience and focus than it did during your school days, the results are guaranteed. The mind is like an engine. Its efficiency increases with use and rusts with stagnation. Therefore, if you have deferred an old dream under the pretext that it is too late, know that your mental is fully primed, waiting only for your signal to start. Number 5. The hangry feeling. When you lose your temper because lunch is late, some might think you're just being dramatic. But science confirms that hangry is a completely real phenomenon. As your blood sugar levels drop, your brain enters a state of alert due to a lack of fuel. Since the brain feeds primarily on glucose, its deficiency triggers an emergency alarm, stimulating the release of cortisol and adrenaline, the very same hormones that surge through your body to face imminent danger. So, while a child's scream at a party might seem like a mere expression of excitement, your reaction is a biological response to an internal threat. Your brain isn't trying to annoy you, it is sending a desperate cry for energy. Number 6. Goldfish memory. Goldfish have long been associated with the myth of the 3-second memory, becoming a universal symbol of forgetfulness. However, reality restores a long overdue right to this small creature. Experiments have proven that their memory spans for months, and they are capable of learning to distinguish colors, responding to sounds, and navigating mazes with unexpected intelligence. Perhaps the popularity of this myth was merely a way to soothe the human conscience when confining them to narrow, lifeless bowls. So, remember next time, the fish you are watching might actually be the one watching you, remembering the details of your last encounter with precision. Number 7. The 8 glasses a day myth. You've been told thousands of times you must drink 8 glasses of water a day to stay healthy. However, there isn't a single piece of scientific evidence to support this specific number. The truth is, we get a significant portion of our water needs from food, fruits, vegetables, and other beverages like coffee and tea. Your body possesses a highly sophisticated alarm system called thirst. If you aren't thirsty, you likely don't need water. While drinking water is beneficial, forcing yourself to hit those 8 glasses is merely a common myth that lacks scientific proof. Number 8. The unique fingerprint only. It is often said that fingerprints are the only identity that never repeats among humans. While factually grounded, this perspective is incomplete. In reality, the human body harbors various biological signatures that offer equal, if not superior, biometric precision. For instance, the tongue print is entirely distinct, characterized by a unique distribution of papillae and a singular geometric structure. Furthermore, iris patterns, the morphology of the ear pinna, and individual gait are all recognized as unique biometric markers. Science demonstrates that human uniqueness is not confined to a fingerprint. Rather, it is an integrated system of distinct biological codes from head to toe that defies duplication across billions of individuals. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share the video with your friends. Thank you for watching.